On September 26th, the Kaiser Family Foundation updated its Medicaid Unwinding tracker. They are collecting data from about 48 states that are already reporting how many people are being successfully renewed or terminated from Medicaid now that we're in this Medicaid unwinding process. This is the time where people that had Medicaid coverage held in continuous eligibility during the COVID pandemic are now being reassessed for eligibility. Some states are moving quickly, others are taking their time, but the data is already coming in. 48 states are reporting, and Kaiser says so far about 7.5 million Medicaid enrollees have been disenrolled. It's about 73% that are being disenrolled for procedural reasons, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But the data on these 48 states that is reporting shows that about 37% of people with a completed renewal were cut from Medicaid in the states that were reporting. That means about 63% or 12.4 million enrollees were successfully renewed. On the screen, we're showing you one of the graphs that the Kaiser Family Foundation makes available. What we're seeing in orange is the number of people that were disenrolled or cut upon their redetermination, while blue is the people successfully renewed. Right at the top is Texas, Florida, and Arkansas. Now, we said we would talk about procedural terminations. This is the number of people being terminated for a paperwork or computer reason. They either didn't turn a renewal in on time, they never knew they had a renewal because they never got notice, they had a computer glitch and couldn't submit it. The feds and the Kaiser Family Foundation are tracking procedural terminations, people that might still technically be eligible but couldn't get through the process. That's New Mexico, Nevada, and Utah at the top of the chart. Now, data is limited on children. There are only about 17 states that are reporting how many children have been terminated. Of those 17 states, it's about 41% of people terminated during unwinding are children. That's 1.4 million children being disenrolled out of the 3.5 million total disenrollments in those 17 states. And it varies by state of how many children are being terminated. In Texas, it's about 81% of terminations are kids, while in Massachusetts, it's only 14%. The Kaiser Family Foundation is reporting on ex parte renewals, also called administrative renewals. This is how many people were renewed automatically because the state said they had enough information in their data matching and in their sources that showed these people were already eligible and therefore didn't need to fill out a renewal packet. The feds have been pushing states to do more administrative renewals, cut down on the bureaucracy and paperwork if you already have this data available. Some states, including Wisconsin, where we are, were asked to add people back to the Medicaid roster because they did these administrative renewals incorrectly. Kaiser Family Foundation is showing us the data, and they say about 55% of the people were renewed on an ex parte basis, whereas 45% of the people renewed on average were because of a renewal paperwork or a packet being turned back in. Throwing off that average is the state of North Carolina, where 99% of their renewals were done administratively. We did say Wisconsin is reporting their data. Right now, Wisconsin is showing just over 209,000 people being terminated upon redetermination, with only 173,000 being successfully renewed. That puts Wisconsin 11th out of 48 states on the list for terminations. You can see more from that Kaiser Family Foundation data tracker. We link to it in the description below.